the record deal, your first record deal. How did that go? How did that come about?
Well, as Ryan mentioned, so basically what happened with the attention overseas was we played a festival in the U.S. called South by Southwest.
Yeah.
And, you know, we had been on our own for a long time. We made the record by ourselves, and then after South by, we started to get, you know, some airplay over in the UK on the radio, some write-ups and some blogs, things like that. And we did that trip in July. And we came over here, played for a while, and that's when really things, I think, kind of took off for us. And that's when we met our label, which is Infectious Records, and signed with them shortly after coming home after that first trip.
But it began in Europe. The signing began?
Yeah. We were signed first in England and Europe. Mm-hmm. And then we, a few months later, signed in the U.S. And so, yeah, I mean, we even tinkered and thought about releasing it ourselves, you know, over a year ago. Just like, oh, forget it, man. We'll just do it ourselves. And it's just really nice to be working with people that are like, you know, have the same goals and the same vision as we do. And yeah, it's great.
But were you really eager to get signed? Was that really?
Oh, I mean, I think like, you know, every band's like, oh, one day we'll get signed. But I think the reality set in of like, music industry has changed, and you know, you hear more horror stories about bands kind of getting screwed over by record labels, and they're like evil and whatnot. So I think we were like really wary about it. You know, it's hard for us to kind of sign over like any sort of, hey, like let's work together. It was.
Yeah. So yeah. So in fact, I think we weren't, because we were going forward planning on kind of let's do things ourselves, and that's how it started. I mean, literally, it was us emailing blogs that we liked. Hey, check out my band. You know, that's what it began at. And then we were lucky enough to meet both the labels that we're on are independent labels and very, very focused on the artist and us. And like Ryan said, just being kind of hand in hand with our vision and just helping us along with that. So it's really worked out for us.
And did Infectious say exactly why they signed you? Did they say, we're signing you because you are so different from other bands, or you're what we want to bring out to the world, or what was? Yeah,
I mean, the guy who runs Infectious, he's been in the music industry for a really long time. He has a lot of money and could just retire right now if he wants, and he's only doing this because he wants to do it. They only sign, you know, a few bands, and so it's really a passion project, and that's what attracted me to it, because he said, you know, I'm really passionate about your band. I get what you guys are doing, and I think that we can work together. So it was just from that passion base, I guess.